All right, beautiful people, welcome back to the branded new module. I know that you are super bored from those manual techniques that we have learned, like exploiting and discovering different web security vulnerabilities. But I'll be very honest with you, they are very important, not only but very, very important. That's why you should have the knowledge how to exploit vulnerabilities manually, how to discover vulnerabilities manually. But here we are going to automate the process of reconnaissance and finding vulnerabilities, exploiting them with the help of automation. As you are living in 2024, or you might be possible that you are watching this course in 2025, I am going to give you something that will be worthy throughout of the course. Okay. So we are going to automate so many things up. Your recon methodologies will be cleared in this module, as well as the way of hunting bugs in web application, or you can even though apply these techniques in web security, in bug bounty platforms, in bug bounty programs, in order to find different vulnerabilities. No, if I started doing these steps up, you will be get confused. That's why we need to go step by step. Okay. So basically, you should have some basic knowledge about reconnaissance. Today, we are dividing into the exciting world of reconnaissance and automation. We will be learning to find subdomains and using cool tools to make our lives easier in the ethical hacking and security testing. Okay, security field, testing field. This guide will make you through the steps of exploiting, collecting data, checking for the vulnerabilities. By the end, you will be better at spotting security, uh, spotting the spotting the vulnerabilities and securing the weak spots. So basically, what we will do at first steps, we are going to do install some tools. So here is a list of tool, and remember, if we need other tools, we will add them with the time. Right now, the first thing that you will need to do is to install Go language in your Linux machine. Go language is important because most of the tools is developed in Go language. That's why you should have Go language installed in your Linux machine. If there is no Go language, then it means you will not be able to execute Go language based tools. It is similarly like you have Python tools, and if you do not have Python language in your operating system, then how you gonna run them, execute them? That's why it is important. So you just need to type apt install golang. It will give you I think if you face this kind of errors, then all you need to do is to just copy it and paste it. Okay, so apt install fix broken, and it seems like we are facing some errors. But we have to see that is Go language install or not. Okay, so Go language is not installed. We need to go to the Google, and we will type uh in short, the best way to do it, just open your Chrome browser and just open the uh, chat GPT. As always, you must have an account there, free account. Okay. Just give me the command to install Golang in my Kali Linux machine. That's all. It is hard to memorize commands. That's why you just need to type. So sudo apt install Golang. The first thing you need to update your machine if it is not. So just go with it. It is compulsory. Yeah, it is compulsory. You must have updated. Let me see. Am I able to pause the video for a while or not? All right. Seems like I do not have any option like this. Studio module hotkey push recording. Yeah, seems like I have. So I'll just F1 and F2. So once it get done, I'll come back. Okay. Okay, seems like it is not working for us. It's okay, totally fine. We will wait until it get completed. Okay, as it will be done in few seconds. We are almost there. Okay, I think we are good to go. So now let's paste our command sudo apt install golang. It seems like it is giving me an error. I think I need to type golang go. So let's copy this command golang go. All right, all right. Yeah, apt install gcc go. Okay, apt install golang. I think I need to hit a command apt upgrade. Okay, so let's copy this error and just paste it in your this. So I think we will solve this error. Sudo apt install. Yeah, there is something missing, so we just need to fix it. Sudo apt fix broken install. Seems like it is installed. No, the next thing, let's again go with sudo apt install golang. So it seems like it is not working for us. Remember, I'm not going to pause this video or cut these methods because it might be possible sometime you face problems. So this is the solution how to deal with them. Okay, there was some packages missing in my machine, that's why I tried to install go language first, but it didn't work for me, and then I just fixed them. I tried to update it, it done for me. Then I tried to upgrade it, it didn't work for me. I just copy that error and paste it in my chat GPT. Once it done, then I just when I try with when I try, this is your command apt install golang go. So this is your ultimate command. After hitting this command, if it directly work for you, just reply with y, and the go language will be installed for you within few seconds, within few minutes, depending on your internet connection. If it didn't work for you, if it gives you some sort of errors, then remember you can always go with the refer to the techniques that I have showed you here, how you can deal with the errors. Still, if you are getting problem, ping me. Okay, so let's check go version, and you can see that go language has been installed successfully. So this is how you can actually install go language. And after this, we are going to install the rest of the tools, so we will go one by one, step by step. Okay. Okay, so let's proceed with the tools. The first tool that we need to install is subfinder. So you just need to go to the Google and type subfinder github. Okay, so Subfinder is a tool with the help of which you can actually grab subdomains of your target. So this is the official repository of Subfinder, and these tools are created by Project Discovery. So let's go through it, and here we have the install feature. So just click on it. Once you click on it, you can see that they just provide me how you can actually install it. So just copy the command and after copying the command, go back to your Linux machine and paste the command here. Once you remember, you can just paste it anywhere on the terminal, it doesn't matter at all. So by default the tool will move in root go yeah, inside that directory, so just don't worry. Once the installation is done, then I will teach you how actually you will be able to execute this command, this tool anywhere from the terminal. Like literally there will be no need to give the full path of the tool in order to execute it. You will just need to type subfinder and subfinder will work for you. So this is how it gonna work. We just need to wait a bit until the subfinder get installed. Once it get installed, we'll proceed with the other method. And don't worry, once we're done with all these tools, I will create a tutorial how you can use all of them. The first priority is to install all the tools so we have the good environment to work with. Okay, so definitely it will take a little bit time because it is using a lot of resources. Just give it some time. Okay, it is using so many resources. You can see that uh my CPU and my GPU. Yeah, so just give, yeah, I think we are just done with it. No, the main thing is if you ls there will you will find nothing. The most important thing is like literally if you type sub finder to execute this tool, you can see that tool is not installed currently. So but I know that this tool has already been installed. The only thing is I need to provide the full path. Now to avoid this, remember, this tool, this method, you're gonna use it for all the tool. You have to uh, push those tools, you have to send move those tools to user bin directory in order to execute it anywhere from the terminal. So the thing is you just need to go to the root directory and ls it. You can see we have a go directory, so just go inside it, ls it, and you can see we have a bin directory, so just go into the bin. When you go to the bin directory, this is the directory where your uh, go based tools will be installed here. So you just need to make it copy or just move it. I'll recommend you to move it to avoid extra space. So move, then subfinder like this tool I want to move. Now where you want to move, just provide the specified directory user bin. This is the directory where I want to move this tool. Now why I'm doing it, this once once I'm done with it, then it means no, I have the ability to run the subfinder anywhere from the terminal. Now you can see that the tool has been moved. If I go back to my first previous terminal and type subfinder, you can see that the subfinder is now working from anywhere of the terminal. Literally you can just type subfinder in any directory and it will work for you. So this is how we have just done with the first tool, and after this we will go with the second. All right, so now we are going to install Asset Finder. Just copy it. Asset Finder is also a tool that works like a sub finder. So you just need to type Asset Finder GitHub, and no, the thing is, wow, I'm installing multiple tools to find subdomains. Well, it is important. I'll teach you in the next upcoming tutorials that why we need multiple tools. So the thing is, we need to you know just we need to copy the command. But the thing is, yeah, they have given us this, so just copy it. Here we have install method, so just copy it and then just paste it in the terminal. Just control shift and v. So basically, I think the command is pretty not working for us. The most easy way to do this, you just need to type AWSET asset finder, and it will tell you, hey, it is not installed, but do you want to install it? I will say yes, I want to do it. So it will automatically install asset finder for us, and literally there is no need to move this tool, because it will be already moved to user bin directory. Just type asset finder for the second time, and you can see that the color has been changed, which means that the asset finder is working for us. So this is how you can install asset finder to discover subdomains. All right. The third tool is basically find domain. So just copy it and hit it on the terminal. If it worked for you, fine. Otherwise, you can always go through the Google. So just go to the Google, type find domain, GitHub. That's all you need to do. You will be redirected to their official directory, and here when you started scrolling a bit, they will definitely provide you some sort of installation techniques. If it is available, that's cool. Like, you can clearly see that they have installation. um yeah, like I want to go with Linux installation, so I'll just go with it. And here is the thing, so they just give me the commands. Just use them one by one. Copy it, and after copying it, just paste it here. It will be downloaded for you, and after downloading, you just need to unzip it. Okay, so just unzip it with unzip find domain Linux. It will be unzipped. After unzipping it, the next thing you will need to do is to give it a executable permission, which is basically chmod plus x. If you ls it, you can see I'm inside. Yeah, let's give it a executable permission to this particular file. So when I ls it, no, you can see it is, the color is changed, it is executable. No, the main thing is I will move this particular domain to user bin directory in order to execute it anywhere from the terminal. So just paste it. Oh, gee, what I just did. So just, it's okay, it's fine. Just open the new terminal whenever you just face this kind of errors. No worries at all. So if I ls it, I'll just go back to the root directory. um I mean, where I executed the tool. Seems like I just messed up with the. Okay, so let's uh locate find domain cd root cd go cd bin. Yeah, here is the tool. So it has been executed in the bin directory, so we need to move it to the user user bin directory. So just copy the command and hit enter. After hitting the enter, it seems like we're done with everything. Now the next thing is, you need to, like, you just need to confirm that is it working anywhere from the terminal. So I'll just go back, for example, to the uh you know just go to the root directory. Here we have no tool, you can see. No, if I type find domain, you can see that find domain is working for us. So we have literally installed three tools: subdomain, subfinder, asset finder, and find domain, in order to do active and passive subdomain enumeration. Okay, we done with it. I'll see you in the next tools. All right, beautiful people. Let's install our fourth tool, which is basically web or URLs. So we have so many alternatives. Like, there is Webback, archives, and so many. But remember, Vemore is all in one. It is one man army. It will fetch you all the URLs, all the endpoints from the internet regarding your target. Okay, so you just need to type way more just GitHub. After that, way more GitHub, and after that, just go to the first directory and scroll it a bit. Now here is the thing, the main thing is you can literally just I'll recommend you. um Okay, so install a more default global Python environment. Just copy this, and after copying it, no, here is the thing. The thing is, we have to document everything. So to document everything, I'll go to my home, Kali, and desktop, and here I will create a directory. Okay, and I will create a directory. I'll name it automation. Let's call it automation. You can see I'll go inside it, cd automation. No, I'll perform all my work here. Okay, it is a kind of workstation directory for me, so I'll paste the command here. And what it will do, it will basically clone that entire directory for me. About You can call it, yeah, about Vemore. So seems like it have just done. Okay, so they just told me, hey, please, it is not recommended. Way more. I think it worked for us. It has been installed for us. We do not need to provide anything extra. Sometime they will clone the directory, so you will need to execute this manually. But they have updated to the next level. That's cool. Now we can execute way more directly like the rest of the commands. We do not need to provide anything extra. Okay, like no path. So we have just done with the way more, and now let's install httpx. So I think I have to create a separate video for each tool, so you will have the separate commands. All right, so we have httpx tool. Let's install it. Uh, so just type httpx. You need to type GitHub with it too. Okay, so basically, with the help of HTTPX tool, you can always grab active subdomains from the dead domains. Like you can check for the technologies about subdomains. For example, if you want to see the details, if you have a list of subdomains and you want to see their status code, is they active or dead? The titles about them, what kind of technology they are using, so you can provide each and everything to them. You can see in the response, and we're gonna use it, so just don't worry. Right now we just need to install the tools, how they're gonna work for us. So I'll just copy the installation instruction command from here. Okay, after doing this, I'll just need to go to my Linux, and I'll just paste the command. After pasting the command, it will take few seconds, and the httpx tool will be installed for us. Until it start getting installing, I need to go to my go bin directory to push this tool. You can right now you can just remove this find domain .zip because we have already done with it. Okay, so I'll remove everything extra that we have. And remember, this is how you can uh, send the files. Okay, tools, whatever you call it. So just wait until it get done. Once it get installed, we will need to move this from go bin directory towards user bin directory, so we will be able to execute anywhere from the terminal. If I ls it, you can see now you will be confused where this directory is, so you just need to go to the root and go and cd bin. I'm doing it again and again just for the clarity, so you make sure. Okay, no, you need to move this file, so just type http move httpx, just move it to the user and bin directory. That's all. After this, if you type httpx anywhere from the terminal httpx, you can see that httpx is working perfectly. So we just done with httpx. Okay, it's time to install Katana. We have done with HTTPX last time, if you remember. So let's type Katana GitHub. That's all you need to do. These all tools are created in Go language, and most of them are created by Project Discovery. So you can just scroll it a bit. Here you will be able to see the installation guide. Just click on it. So we have a link to install this. Just make it a copy. Basically, with the help of Katana, you can grab the active endpoint of your target machine website, so you can grab the endpoints, urls, all those stuff. They will be active. It will crawl the website. It is basically a crawler. Okay, so I'll paste this, and within few seconds it will be installed, or within, yeah, it's depend. So let's give it a wait. Once it done, we will need to go to the directory, which is basically root go bin. Here we have all kind of tools installed. We need to move it to the user bin directory in order to execute it anywhere from the terminal. So we're gonna wait a bit. Okay, let's wait a bit. I think we just done with it. Now I'll go to the folder, and you can see that we got it. You just need to send this to the user and bin directory. Now when I type Katana from the terminal, you can see that the Katana is working perfectly. So basically we have just done with the Katana. Let's do the second one. Alright, it's time to install Nuclei framework. So basically with the help of, it is an open source framework that you can use in order to find out different vulnerabilities in the, you can say, in any web application. So yeah, it will do perform so many attacks. Active scan, it is basically a scanner. Okay, kind of scanner which find out CVEs, different vulnerabilities for you. So you just need to go to the Google and type nuclei GitHub. That's all you need to do. So it is also discovered, created by Project Discovery in Go language. So you can just go through it. Here we have the install guide. So you can just, as always, copy the URL and go back to your machine, Kali machine. Just paste it. It might take some time because the framework is heavy a bit, so definitely it will take some usage, approximately to 50 to 300 MB, depends on yeah, it have a bit extra resources as compared to the other tools. So it will download everything for us, then we will need to run it in order to it basically, the nuclei framework always scan the target based on templates. So there is so many templates, and it will run all kind of templates on our target in order to find out vulnerabilities in the target. And to be honest, you can run this nuclei template on multiple target. You just need to provide the a list of the host. For example, I have 10 target and I want to find vulnerabilities into them. I can literally put all those targets or host in a file, and then I can provide the file to the nuclei, and the nuclei will basically scan all those hosts or targets for me. So let's wait until it get completed. Okay, so it might take time. It's also depend on internet connection too. If you have a slow internet connection, make sure to wait. You have to wait a bit extra. Okay, so I hope we are closer enough. Yeah, seems like we are close. You can also see the usage. So basically, it is using 100% my CPU. Definitely, these kind of tools take so much processor and you know and other things like internet. So it is always recommended to use these tools in VPS, virtual private server. I will try to cover that topic too, that how you can set up all these tools in your VPS externally, so it will not put any kind of stress on your machine, on your own machine. But if you have a good system and if you have a good internet, then you can just go with it. There is no problem at all. Okay, so I hope it get done soon. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we just done with it. So let's check that everything works. Yeah, we just complete the nuclei. So the next thing is just move it to move the nuclei to user bin directory and then try to run it. Okay, you just need to type nuclei on the screen and you can see that it run, but remember there is no template inside it, so it will automatically started installing all the necessary templates. Yeah, you can clearly see that it install nuclei templates for us. So it have almost 7,000 plus nuclei templates, means that 7,000 plus attacks will be performed on the target in order to find vulnerabilities. So yeah, it's usage, we are not learning its usage right now, we are just covering the tools. Once we done with it, then we're gonna cover up the rest of the stuff, how to use them, etc. All right, the next thing we need to do is to install nuclei fuzzing templates. You just need to go to the Google and type nuclei fuzzing templates GitHub. You can fuzz these templates on any target endpoints in order to find vulnerabilities like open redirect, cross-site scripting, blind SSRF, SQL injection, and so much. So basically, this will help you to automate the process of finding different vulnerabilities. Just copy the installation file. I mean, you know, you can just install it with the help of this command. Once we just I think I'm just doing it in a wrong directory. I should do it in my automation folder. So if I ls it, there here is nothing. And remember, we can just we will clone this instead of doing anything else. So I just copy it, and after that what I'll do, I'll just seems like I'm doing in a wrong way. So basically, I'll type git clone and then I'll paste the command. And you can see it has been cloned. If you go inside it, you can see we have different templates for command injection, CRLF, LFI, RFI, redirect, SQL injection, XSE, SSTI, and so much and so on. Okay, we just done with it. All right, guys, welcome back. So we just done with so many tools. Now it is the time to install parallel, QS replace, and QURL. So let's do them one by one. I'll just type PARALLEL, and we need to install, so by just typing apt install parallel, and this gonna install within few seconds. After this, the second thing that we need is QS replace tool. Okay, so we can always just go to the Google and type QS replace QS replace GitHub. Now you will be confused why we will use the parallel tool. With the help of parallel tool, you will be able to send the um, traffic from your terminal or your local network into your Burp Suite for further testing. So what I'll do here, we have the QS replace tool command here. So you just need to type QS replace GitHub here at the end. You will be able to see the installation, or you can type parallel in order to confirm it is working. Yeah, it is working perfectly. So you can just clear the screen and then go for QS replace. After going for the QS replace, now it is the time to do with QURL too. So what I'll do here, I'll do the same Q URL GitHub. Okay, so you can see that we got it. And here is the thing. I hope we got the installation. Otherwise, I'll teach you at the real time. So it seems like we have to go through the documentation. So let's do it. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I got it. So here you have to install it. So you just copy it, and then the next thing is just paste it in the terminal. Okay, I think the command is not working for us. Don't worry, we will install it on the real time. I'll check it why it is not working. So right now, just send the QS replace to user bin directory, and no, give it a test. Is it working for us or not? So just type QS replace. Yeah, it is working for us. If it show you this kind of um, color, then it means everything is working. So we just learn how to install all these tools. Now it is the time to demonstrate them, to use them one by one. So we will use them one by one in order to learn how actually they work, and at the end we will automate this entire process. All right, guys. So this is the time to use those tools one by one. I'll try my best to cover this process in two lectures or in one. So let's see how much further we can go. So the thing is, we actually need to go few directories back in order to see. Just I'll go to the desktop in my automation. No, in automation folder, I'll create a directory and I'll name this target. For example, let's say I'll work with my targets in the target directory to reduce the spam. Okay, so I'll just go inside it, and after going inside it, I'll use all my commands here. Now the first thing is we need to grab subdomains of our target. Let's say that wallenweb.com is our target. Let's say if you google it, you will be able to see it like wallenweb.com. So you can see that uh, yeah, it is the target basically created for the security purposes. You can test it. There is no restriction. You will not face any issues. I'll not recommend you to use this kind of tools on real targets without written permission. You might get in problem. So fall in problem basically. So the first thing is we need to grab the subdomains of Wallen Web. How we can do it? You can actually use subfinder -d, and then you can use the like sub finder -d to specify the target. So to specify the target, you just need to type wallenweb.com. Okay, after that you just need to type -o for the output, and you can name it, for example, sub finder.txt. What it will do, it will grab all the subdomains that belong to wallenweb.com, and it will store them in a subfinder.txt folder file. Yeah, txt based file. So definitely it will take few seconds. You can clearly see it discover 23 subdomains for us in 12 seconds. So these are the subdomains belonging to the wallenweb.com. A subdomain basically is the part of main domain that you host multiple services on multiple subdomains. So, for example, we have facebook.com. Similarly, we have business.facebook.com, mobile.facebook.com, and so much and so on. After this, like I know I want to use the second command for asset finder. So remember, you can always use it. To avoid the waste of time, what I will do, I will just copy it. Okay, yeah. So basically, asset finder dash dash or asset finder space hyphen hyphen sub only for subdomains, and then you just need to type the name of the target. Then you can use pipe. You can use pipe. It will work like this output. So you can always use pipe, and then you can t the output. You can basically save the output in a asset finder.txt. So you can paste the command, it will something look like this: asset finder hyphen hyphen sub only, and then name of your target, I mean url of the target without http or www, so just provide the domain. And then pipe, like with this pipe we use the pipe to bind to run two commands together. I want to use another command too with it, and the other command is actually I want to t the result, save the result, redirected the output of this into a file called asset finder.txt. So what it will do, it will grab all the subdomains for me, and it will store them in asset finder.txt. So you can just get it, and you can see that it contain output, and literally it has so many domains. So this is how you can do it. After this, uh, we have the third tool, which is basically find domain, if you remember. So you can always use the find domain in order to find out the subdomains of any target. So what I'll do, I'll just copy it and I'll paste it here. Please do not call me copy paste kitty. I'm just doing it to avoid the waste of time. So basically we have a command, and it is basically find domain hyphen t. You can specify the target with the help of hyphen t target, and then you just need to type the domain of the target, then use hyphen q and pipe, because I want to bind another command with it, so I'll type t subfinder.txt. Basically what it will do, it will redirect the output of this command. So basically what we are doing is we are using multiple tools in order to grab the subdomains, and you can see it also work for us. So we literally got three different files that contain subdomains. If you just get um ls hyphen al, yeah, you can see that some of them contain extra results and some of them contain less result. No, the thing is why I use multiple tools. I use multiple tool that because the reason is I need some extra result. It might be possible one tool give you less subdomain, and the second tool give you extra result. That's why you can always use multiple tools to get the maximum amount of results. So we just done with it. After this, we have three different files. Like if you see it, we have three different files. I want that these all the results inside these files should be stored in one file, that is all.txt. After that, all the duplicates, means the same result, should be removed from that particular file. Okay. And how it is possible, I have created a command for you, so you can use it. Like, what this command will do. Basically at first it will get the it will get all those txt files that are there in the folder. Currently we have only three files. So basically it will get them all, and then it will store them in all.txt. And after that it will use and. You know this redirect sample, I have already teach you about this redirect and end samples in our Linux tutorial. So I am using this and to run a second command with it too. Once this first phase is done, then it will literally use sort hyphen u to uniquely sort all the result, means remove all the duplicates and then again store the output in all.txt. So let's copy it. I have already written the description with it. When you collect all the subdomain, store all the subdomain in a single file, name the file as all.txt, then simply remove all the duplicate subdomain from all.txt and store the result in a file called all.txt. And this single command is enough to do the entire job for you. Okay, and it seems like just paste it and run it. After that, you can literally see that we have no all.txt. If you get all.txt, you can see we have a bunch of result. Okay, yeah, it is perfect, we are going good. No, to be honest, we do not need the rest of the files. You can just remove them if you want, for asset finder, for find domain, and for sub finder. And the reason is because I get everything in a one file that I need. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so after that, the no all.txt contain unique subdomains, so you are doing great. Let's proceed it with the third phase. The thing is, no, we have got so many subdomains, but the thing is, it might be possible some of them are live and some of them are not live, means dead. So we are only interested in live subdomains, because dead subdomains are useless for us. What we will do with the domain that give us an error, means not accessible domain, so they are junk for us. That's why we have installed httpx tool. Okay, so the thing is, no, we need to use it. So you can just type cat all.txt and then you can use this http hyphen l all.txt and store the result. So you just type cat all.txt and then use pipe that I want to run another command with it. What is the command? Like, it is basically httpx hyphen l. And after that, the next part is basically you need to specify the list. Hyphen l stand for list. You just need to provide the list, which is basically all.txt, and then you can literally store the result in live domains.txt. Okay, so you just need to provide the list, which is all.txt, then store the output in a live sub domains.txt. What it will do, it will list the all.txt domain list and it will run httpx over them, and after that it will give me only the live subdomains. When I hit enter, it will take few seconds and or minutes, depending on how much subdomains there is in a list of all.txt. So basically what we will do, we will wait a bit. I hope now you are learning a lot and now you have come to know to the conclusion how to use those tools. So literally you can see it is grabbing me only live domains, live subdomains of my target. Once it grab them, then it will simply store them in subdomains.txt, live subdomains.txt. All we can do is to wait. Actually, we have to wait a bit. After this, what we can actually do? Okay, so basically what we can do is like literally you can use this httpx to grab the version and technologies regarding the target. If you want to explore your target, if you want to know more about, and you can see the result. It only gives me so many less domains, because these are the only domains that are basically active. The rest of the domains are dead domains. So ls hyphen wc. Okay, I just forgot the command, no worries. um ls hyphen al, and you can literally see the difference between all.txt and live subdomains.txt. So This is no the live subdomains that contain only live list. After this, I think I need to teach you one more thing that is pretty important. If you go to the Google and type httpx github, and it is multi-purpose tool, so you can always use it like in this way status code. Yeah, I should teach you. If sometime if you want to learn about your target, like what kind of technologies they are using xyz, so you can type httpx hyphen status code, and then you can, for status code means it is active or dead, then you can learn about the title, and you can detect the technology, what kind of technology they are using, and then you can just provide the list of live subdomains.txt. I think I just status code status status code. Okay. Detect. Just copy it and paste it. I hope it will work for us. No, it is not working for us at all. So basically, let's see why it is not working. So let's remove the tag for the sake of the tutorial right now. Yeah, it seems like it will start working for us. To detect the technology versions etc, you can use Webalizer, and we will see it in our upcoming tutorial. And you can clearly see it is giving you that these all are 200. Okay, means live domains, and these are the technologies, basically tech details test. It is a test website. Each and everything means it will give you a bit of information if you want to know about your target. So after this, the most important thing is that no, you can use the way more as well as you can use the katana. So right now you can just type, you can remove the full path like this. So how you can do it? You can literally type way more hyphen I, and then you can specify the target. Simply you can specify the entire target, and then you can for the mode u means that it will discover each and everything for you. After this you can just redirect the output. ou means output in a webmore.txt. What it will do, it will grab all the endpoints, all the possible urls that are on the internet till the target is created to know. It will grab each and everything for you, so you can just copy it and paste it here, and this is how it works. And you can see it has started scanning for us. It will look for the url scan, it will look for the virus total, it will look for the webback machine, archive.org, common crawler, and a line vault. Like you can see it is discovering endpoints, urls for us that might be possible they are dead or active. It is basically not a crawler, but what it do, it actually grab all the endpoints urls of my target that are on the internet using different technologies like archive machines and so much and so on. And you can use it way more hyphen I, and then specify the target. Remember, you cannot provide it a list like you cannot just provide the list of subdomain etc. You just need to provide the main domain, and even though it will grab the subdomains endpoints for you to in this way. And then hyphen u mode stand for everything, means it will possibly grab all kind of urls for you including the subdomains. And then you just need to type the hyphen o u for the output file, and you can clearly see it just discover each and everything for us. If you ls it, you can just list the vmore.txt, vmore urls.txt, and boom, it is a list of so many and so many endpoints. Later on we will test them one by one in order to find out how many vulnerabilities it contain. Okay, we just done with it. After this, we can always use the katana. To know, katana is not same like vmore. Katana is a web crawler. Basically, katana will with the help of katana, you can actually grab the it will basically crawl the website domain as well as subdomains. Remember, katana, you have to provide a list of subdomains to the katana. Like here I have just type get domains.txt, so you can just type subdomain.txt. In our case, if you remember, we created a list of subdomains. What it will do, basically just ignore the rest of the command. In short, it will go deep into the web application, and it will try to grab all the, it will crawl the website and fetch you all the possible endpoints that it can. So just copy it. After copying it, paste it here. Okay, and the result will be stored in katana parameters or katana params.txt as an output. It will go fire the directories deep, and it will use all the possible techniques that it have in the documentation. I have already created the you can say command for you, so you do not need to do it. Or even though you can just go through the documentation if you want. No, the thing is, I want to provide a list, so you just need to type live subdomains.txt, and you can see how it works. So no, by typing enter, what it will actually do, it will actively crawl the website and started grabbing the endpoints or url for us. So it is like a crawler. It is not crawling the uh, a list of live subdomains, and it will try to find out all the possible endpoints for us, like, to be honest, each and everything that we need. Okay, it will do it by itself. So I think we are doing great job. And after that, once we have done with this katana thing, then the next thing is, remember, it will store the result in katana params.txt. Okay, so we have the fifth step, and in the fifth step, in step number 5, grab all the interesting parameter from katana and way more result. Those interesting endpoints parameter can contain backup files like javascript files, php files, and much more. No, I think I need to split this tutorial into two phases. The first 5 steps has been done to avoid the complexity. I'll continue it from the fifth step after this method. So it seems like it is done. So you can just get the katana result, and you can see it contain active endpoints urls. Later on we will use them in order to exploit the vulnerabilities. So I think it is enough for this tutorial. I'll continue after this. Take care. Welcome back to the next part of the upgoing series. So basically, this is the fifth step, in which I will grab all the interesting parameters that might be possible. Those parameters could possibly contain backup files, JavaScript based file that contain some data, PHP based file. So interesting means those interesting endpoints that are lookable, means that you should must look into them. Now this is the command. Basically, what will it will do? It will grab the interesting parameters from Vemore results and from Katana parameters result, and it will uniquely sort them out in interesting.txt. Moreover, it will look for the backup files, SQL databases based extensions files. It will look for config files like backup CGI, bin, config, and JavaScript based file, zip based file, each and everything. Okay, so basically let's copy this, and after copying this, just paste it here. After pasting it, you can clearly see it works for us. And if you can see that no, we have an interesting .txt file, you can get it, and you can see it contains some login.asp best file, php best file, and so many other files too. So if you are facing background issue, noise issue, please ignore it. Okay. After this, the next thing we need to do is basically let's go to the sixth step. So in the sixth step, basically the sixth step is all about once the result of Vemor and Katana in one file, like once we combine the result, no, we need a lot of URL to test them. So that's why we need to remove the duplicate URL. And to be honest, I'm only interested in those results that contain that do not contain useless extensions. Like I'm not interested in png based extensions, in icon based extension. So you can just read it, combine the result of Vemor and Katana in one file, because we need a lot of URL for testing. So yeah, we need URLs for testing. Once you combine them, then remove all the duplicate and useless extensions based files like png, jpeg, etc. So the usage is pretty easy. Just copy this, and what it will actually do, it will basically grab all those endpoints from let me show you in a practical. It will grab all the endpoints from katana parameters.txt and vemor.txt, those extensions that can be used to test, and it will literally remove the useless extension like css based extension, php based extensions, and other useless based extensions, and it will give me only testable endpoint. So just enter it, and now you can see that we have way more katana unfilter urls.txt. If you get it, you can see that it contain those endpoints that are usable and that have equal to signatures into them, because in future you can literally test them for different vulnerabilities. Now, why I call this Vemor Katana unfilter URLs? Why they are not filter? Because it might be possible some of them contain dead endpoints. Okay, that's why in future we will filter this result, the combination of Vemor result and Katana result. So they will be combined together, and by removing the useless extensions too. So this is the combination of Vemor and Katana parameters.txt, by removing the useless stuff into them. After this, we need to filter the final result, which is Vemor Katana unfilter.txt, because it contain a lot of dead endpoints URL that we need to fix it. And to do it, we can run always. You can run httpx. So what I'll do, I'll copy this command. Okay, let's copy it and paste it here. Don't worry, I will teach you how it works. So basically, it will basically at first get the Vemor Katana unfilter .txt, and then it will on the second phase by using pipe, as we are running multiple commands. That's why you have to use pipe. Then we are just setting up httpx to run over it. Now this hyphen t 150 is basically a speed. It will run 150 x faster. By default it have 30x speed, so like it will definitely scan 30 requests per second, but currently I'm increasing the speed so it should work properly. And the result will be stored in Vemor Katana filter urls.txt. Remember, the upper one is unfilter, and this time we are using filter urls.txt as an output. So it will grab for me all those active endpoints. It will filter those unfiltered urls endpoints for me, and it will return me. So when I clear the screen, you can clearly see that we have no filter results filter urls.txt that contain active urls. Those urls are literally usable. You can just use them for testing. You can literally test vulnerabilities. You can test it for different vulnerabilities. So this is how it works. Like at first I grab some endpoints using way more, then I crawl the target subdomains with the help of Katana, and then I combine their result in an unfiltered way. No, I have combined, I just grab the filter sorry, this unfilter this, then I just filter the result using httpx and remove each and everything junk data from it. No, I have very neat and clean result. I hope you got the point. Okay. No, after this no, we have filtered the result, and no, we have filter and unique urls. So literally we have filters and unique urls in the form of vemore katana filters url.txt. No, in step 8, no, grab the URLs from the filter list which contain equal to signatures. Those endpoints, those URLs that contain equal signatures, we have to grab them because we can test vulnerabilities like SQL injection, LFI, cross-site scripting into those parameters. Those URLs are called parameters based contents because some values are passing into them, so you can literally remove the value and put your own payload in order to test it for the different vulnerabilities. So basically what I'm gonna do here, I'll use this command which will grab the equal to URLs from filter results, and then it will paste the result into where in parameters with equal to .txt. So I'll copy this command, and even though if you use grep and then you can just use equal to sign, and then you just need to specify the filter file, paste it. After doing this, just save the result in what, I'll just check. You can give it your own name, but right now I have to document everything, so the name should be parameters with equal to .txt. So I'll just enter it, and now you can see that I have parameters with equal to 2. So if you ls it, it will only contain those parameters that have equal to signatures, those endpoints that have equal to signatures. I think we are doing a great job, and if you are still here, then congratulations, you are learning a lot. After this, like, this is the most important phase. Like, we have collected so much data. No, but the main thing is we have filter urls, we have unfiltered urls, as well as we have literally we have parameters with equal to sign. Now, what to do with them? The main thing is like what to do with them. You can test them for different vulnerabilities. I will use hair nuclei fuzzing templates, I will use hair nuclei templates by itself, and on the third time we gonna send all this traffic to the burp suite in order to investigate it further for different vulnerabilities. And this phase, the ninth and 10th phase, is going to be one of the most important phase because it is the phase where you get the fruits and this is the time to eat them. Means you have done so much job only to perform this ninth and 10th step in order to look for the vulnerabilities, because in this phase you will actually get the vulnerabilities, you will actually scanning your target, what you have achieved. No, it is the time to find vulnerabilities into them. It seems like the lecture is going longer, that's why I have to stop it. And the practical scanning phase I'll show you after this. So take care, have a good day. All right, beautiful people, welcome back to the next part. So basically, last time we did so many things, and at the end, I told you that this is the time that where we will scan our target, our the endpoints that we have discovered for different vulnerabilities. So the main thing is how actually we can do it. This is the time to actually hunt for the vulnerability. So step 9, we are going to use nuclei fuzzing techniques, nuclei framework by itself. We will send all the requests to the burp suite to scan it further, and what we will get, we're gonna apply it. So if I ls it, you can see that I have live subdomains, those domains that they are live. I have way more and Katana filter URLs that are active. The combination of those parameters that we grab with the help of way more and Katana web crawler. Okay, it contain parameters, and we have so many other things like parameters with equal to those parameters that have equal to signs that can pass query to the server. Okay, like if I get params with equal to, you can see every endpoint contain equal to somewhere in it, means that you can fuzz those endpoints, you can fuzz those equal to signatures in order to automate the process of hunting vulnerabilities. But the first thing I need to teach you how you can scan those live domains. Remember, here what I'm trying to do, I'll do mass scanning. So for this, I'll use Nuclei framework, and I will provide you -L with the list of live subdomains. Okay. Here I am providing a list of live subdomains in order to find vulnerabilities into those live subdomains that we have discovered. And if you remember, the live subdomain list contain if I get it, you can see it contain a list of subdomains that are live, and then you can just store the output into a file called you can give it a name like vulnerabilities.txt. Okay, and what this nuclei template with nuclei framework will do for me, it will started finding different vulnerabilities into those subdomains, and it will started giving me the results. Like you can see, it has been started. It will give you informative based result. It will give you medium based result. It will give you high and critical based results. Here you will be able to see the vulnerability type. Is it informative based, critical, high, the severity basically. And here you will get the endpoint that is basically vulnerable. For example, if it discover a zip file for you or a backup file for you, literally it will give you the backup file here in this way. So far it will discover different vulnerabilities for you in that particular, you can call it live subdomains. Now after this, I want, if you remember last time, I have also installed the if I go one directory back and ls it, you can see I have nuclei fuzzing templates too. So you can also run nuclei fuzzing templates on whom, on parameters with equal to signatures, to find different vulnerabilities in those particular endpoints. No, the thing is how you can do it, you can just go inside the target. So we have this params with equal to .txt. I can literally run it. To do it, it is pretty simple. You just need to type nuclei -t, then just provide the path. Remember, path of path where the nuclei fuzzing templates exist, and then you can provide the list. So to do this, this is pretty easy. You just need to type nuclei -t with templates. You need to provide the template. So my templates is in home directory, Kali, desktop, and then nuclei fuzzing templates. If I ls it, it is in the automation folder directory, and here you can type fuzzing templates. This is going to be the full path of the fuzzing template. So you, in this way, you will need to provide the fuzzing templates path of those templates that are basically used for the automation to find out vulnerabilities. And no, it is the time to provide the path of params with equal to. So you can provide it with -l with the list, as you can clearly see in the command. So -l params with equal to, params with equal to, and just hit enter. What it will do, it will start finding the vulnerabilities for you. Once it discover, it will started giving you the result. So it might take some time, but at the end of the day, if it is vulnerable, you will get a bunch of result here. So currently I think we didn't get anything, that's why it didn't work for us. But if the target is vulnerable, you will get so many and so many vulnerabilities in that particular target. So yeah, after this I think we will perform this step later on too. So here you can also see that our nuclei template, our nuclei framework is running, and it is starting. It has started finding different vulnerabilities for us. I will just stop it and clear the result. You can clearly see that here we have vulnerability.txt. So you can just copy it, and you can cat it. Cat vulnerabilities.txt. I think I just type in. So cat will, and you can see that what you will get, you will be able to store them in a txt file. So I hope you get this point. That was pretty important. Now I need to open my burp suite. So I'll go to home directory downloads, which contain my burp pro. So I'll just open it with java hyphen jar and burp pro, because I want to send this traffic to the burp suite. So burp suite will scan this kind of burp suite will scan all those endpoints, and it will basically find different vulnerabilities for me. So here we have a burp suite. Now here you can clearly see that I have live audit for from proxy. What I will do here, I'll just click on it, and I'll go to the settings, and here I'll go to the scan configuration. I'll click on audit, and I'll just click on edit. Here it is only passive, so mark it for all. It means that it will find out each and every vulnerability for you. Each and every means all kind of vulnerabilities for you, even though you can go for the individual vulnerability. For example, if you are interested to find out only sql, you can just you can just check mark the sql injection and uncheck the rest of the other. Here I'll just teaching you how you can do mass hunting. So after selecting all this, just click save. Okay, that's all. Then just go to the target scope, and just click on use advanced scope, and click here add. No, here you just need to provide the name of the target. So I'll type Wallen web. It will look for the Wallen web in those endpoints. If it exists, it will take it as a in scope yeah, as an in scope target. So after this, the next thing I'll need to do is here make sure to enable it. No, the next thing that we need to do is to the final step. Basically, the final step, now we will create a project in burp suite. In the earlier when I was configuring and teaching you, I was teaching you about burp suite. There I just clear those steps, how you can create projects in burp suite. So please refer to that video. I'm not gonna teach you here, but this is not the part of this step. Remember, here what we are doing, I'll send the endpoints to the burp suite in order to find out different vulnerabilities. So this is the first command that you will need to run. I will use a parallel tool, and I'll just connect with my proxy to the open to the local host in order to that. So because of this, you can say you can run it anywhere from the terminal. Actually, what we are doing here, I'll just enable my parallel. So after this command, no, I will be able to send all the traffic to the burp suite. That's all. Okay, after this is the first command. Then you have to do something. The first thing that you will need to do is to you will need to send all the parameters with equal to the burp suite. And how you can do it, you can just copy the second command. Remember, copy it. After copying it, click OK. And here you can see in the http history, it is totally clear. Okay, I just need to go to the a particular folder where the params with equal to exist. So here is in the target folder. I just need to paste that this command. Okay, I just need to paste this command, and you can see that it has been started. Okay, the request has been started, and it is done. It has sent all the possible requests. As the target is very small, it contains few requests. That's why it done faster. And in the dashboard, you will be able to see that it has scanned for us, and it literally find out different vulnerabilities for us. Like you can say clear text subdomain password. You can look for the details about it. Literally here it will do live time scanning. You can see total audit items is 39, and it the task log is still under running, means it is still discovering different vulnerabilities for us, and it is sending the request to those endpoints to find out all the possible vulnerabilities. So the request that we have sent through our terminal to the Burp Suite is now active. He is finding different vulnerabilities into those endpoints. Similarly, you will send those unfilter URLs, and you will send those filter URLs too. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just skipping the second command. Do it by yourself. Just do copy paste, that's all. After this, I'll just send the way more katana filter urls.txt. I'll use parallel with a speed of 10. You can increase it if you want. I'll not recommend. You can just go with 20, 30 maximum, or 50, that's all. And then just send it. So you will be able that the request will be started. From here you will be able to see all the requests, and in the dashboard you can see that our task log is running. Basically what we are doing, those endpoints that we have discovered, that we have stored, for example, way more katana filter URLs, way more katana unfilter URLs, parameters with equal to .txt. These are the files that contain, you can call it endpoints, URLs, parameters. We are just sending those endpoints, parameters, endpoints, to the Burp Suite in order to check the vulnerabilities into them. If we have automate our Burp Suite here. So basically Burp Suite will find out different vulnerabilities for us. Okay, if you go to the edit log, you can see it is the discoveries that they just did for us. So if you keep you have to wait for it until you get the complete result, and you will get a bunch of vulnerabilities. Literally you will get a bunch of vulnerabilities, I'm 100% sure about it. And if you go to the open window in new tab, you can literally see audit items, issues that has been discovered. You can go for the event log, audit log, the vulnerabilities log, basically the scanner, and similarly you can just go through the summary. It is still in the running mode. You can see that it is trying to find out different vulnerabilities into those requests, like SQL injection, HTTP request smuggling, XSS vulnerabilities, CSRF, command injection, code injection, so much and so on. So this is how you can automate the entire process to find out different vulnerabilities. Now the main thing is coming after this vulnerability, after this phase, like we just done the 10 steps. No, if I told you that those 10 steps are so much painful, it will take so much time by doing them manually. I want to automate this entire process. That's why I name this recon and automation. No, I have created a script for you, that is my own personal script in bash. What this script will do, this script will basically do the 9 step by itself, 8 step by 9 step by itself. At first, by itself, it will run subfinder, asset finder, find domain, all these steps to find subdomains, that it will then I think I need to create a separate tutorial about it in the next yep, just stay with me. It should have its own tutorial, the automation one. So I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, I have a script for you that will do everything for you that we have done so far, and so on. For example, it will do the first step for you by finding subdomains through different technologies, different tools. Then it will gather them together in a one file by uniquing, sorting them, and removing the duplicates into them. Then it will by default run httpx to grab the active domains, and then it will run way more and katana, on the target to find out the different endpoints for you to crawl the website. And basically after that, it will just grab all the interesting parameters with the help of this command. After that, it will combine the result of Vemore and Katana, and removing all the junk data from it and storing them into unfiltered result. Then it will filter those results by running httpx over them again to make sure that only we have active endpoints URL, and at the end literally what it will do, it will grab all those endpoints that have params with equal to, that have parameters with equal to signatures into them. After that, it will automatically do nuclei fuzzing, and then it will do run nuclei on the target subdomains. The nuclei framework will run on the subdomains, and nuclei fuzzing templates will run over the params with equal to. So if I told you that those 9 steps were manual, and no, I have automated each and everything for you, so you can do it by yourself. Yes, you heard me right. So the thing is, I'll go to my automation directory. I'll create here a directory, a file. I'll call it nano. Let's say recon.sh. Okay, and I'll paste the script, entire script. And don't worry, just don't worry. I'll provide you the entire script right now. I'm just teaching you how actually you can use the script. So let me teach you something about it. What it will basically do, at first it will create a directory uh, with the name of domain that you are going to provide. It will create two directory. The one is sources, the second one is recon, and it will store each and everything in the recon directory. What it will do basically, at first it will run subfinder, then it will run asset finder. You just need to provide one time the target, then it will run find domain, then it will run webback urls. It seems like webback urls is not installed with us currently, so you can just ignore it. Right now you can ignore it because you do not need it here. We have way more which is better than webback. You can just grab subdomains with the help of way more, but it is not recommended. So what it is recommended but not here. So I'll remove this step. Yeah, it is cool. Then it will basically save all the result in all.txt by sorting them, doing so many things that it will, then it will run httpx over them to give me only live subdomains. Then it will run basically waymore.py. So waymore.py have a full path. The only thing I need to do is to remove the extensions from it, because right now we have directly installed the waymore, so there is no need to provide the path of waymore. It will be directly run with only waymore command -i, and then you just need to specify the target that it have done by itself. And after that, it will do the rest of the steps. But remember, at the end what it will do, if you watch the end point clearly, after doing all the steps, so like grabbing all the endpoints, so you can see it filtering those unfiltered results, collecting those Vemore and Katana results together, and grabbing endpoint parameters from them. At the end, one time it will run nuclei fuzzing templates on parameters with equal to. Once the scanner is done, then on the second time it will run again nuclei framework on live subdomains. And it will store the result basically for you, or you will be able to see the result in the on the screen. So the only thing I need to do is to provide here a valid path for fuzzing templates. You have to check that where your fuzzing templates exist. Right now I'll go to my home, Kali, desktop, automation, and if I ls it, here is my fuzzing template. So if I ls it, you can see my fuzzing templates is exist in automation directory. So I'll just copy the path, and after that I'll just remove this path. This is how you can do it. I just provide the valid path of fuzzing templates. It will run the fuzzing templates on parameters with equal to .txt. Seems like it is okay, we are not with any mistake. Then it will run the nuclei template for you, nuclei framework on the live subdomains. I think it is okay, so just save it with Control S and close it with Control X. Then ls it. No, give it a executable permission. So chmod plus x recon.sh. Now you can see that recon.sh is in working format. You just need to type bash recon.sh, then you need to provide the target. For example, web.com, this is going to be my target. Okay, you can clearly see it have start working for me at first. It is basically doing subdomain. It have grep, seems like it have grep subdomains with the help of subfinder, asset finder, and find domain. Then it is basically running httpx over it. This is how the beauty of automation works. All right. So it is grabbing only active subdomains from the list that we just did it before. And you can see it has start. It is literally doing each and everything that we need. Means all the steps that we did, it took basically hours to do those steps manually, one by one. If you are a beginner, like nobody have a time to do that much. You can run this script on big targets and just leave it on the machine or leave it on the vps. It will do each and everything for you by itself. Like you can just wait for the result. And now you can clearly see it have started grabbing the endpoints from way more. So yeah, it is a cool script that I have created. Remember, it is my own personal script that I am sharing with you. Nobody have it. Those bug bounty hunters and the rest of the pro hackers, they have better script. I agree with you, but this kind of things are pretty private, so nobody share it. And you can see the katana is under the process. We just literally reach to the step of katana, so it is so easy. I mean, we do not need to put any command. It is just one type setup and installation. And if you are facing issues while configuring it, please let me know. I'll fix those issues for you in case if you are facing. So the katana is under the working mode. That's cool. All right, we need to wait. The main goal is just to teach you how automation stuff work. I'll recommend you to go with batch scripting in you know and now you can see it is basically grabbing the active endpoints from unfiltered result, and it will stare them into filter, and we have done. And literally it is the ninth step. We have done 8 steps so fast. And you can see the ninth step has been done. The nuclei fuzzing templates has run. They didn't discover anything. And after that you can see that the second scanner has been started off nuclei, which is basically doing a great job. It will try to figure out all the vulnerabilities for us. But the main thing is I need to show you what is happening there. So if I make ls it, and you can clearly see it have created a directory with the name of my target. So I just go into it and then I'll ls it. Then we have two main folders, recon and sources. So I'll just go to the recon and ls it. No, in the you can just go into nuclei and ls it, you will find nothing. So just go some directories back. It's okay, no worries. You just need to go to the sources. The sources contain each and everything. So you can see it is the sources that contain all.txt, the domains of with find domain, subdomain. It contain interesting.txt. Literally, it contain live domains. Live subdomains.txt or live domains.txt. Similarly, it contain parameters with equal to. If you get param with equal to, you can see that I think we just did one little bit a small mistake. I'll fix it at the end. We are just storing the result of nuclei into the params with equal to, so we just need to provide a separate file. You can also see the way more result. Let's go with cat way more filter result. You can see it contain filter endpoints, and if you ls it, you can get the interesting.txt, and it contain the interesting parameters. Similarly, you can get the way more like all.txt. It contain the all domain. So this is how basically it works. Like it is pretty cool. So I'll stop the process right now because I know everything is working fine without any error. So I'll just go one directory back, and I'll just go again on automation. Here I need to edit it by just type nano recon.sh. because the nuclei result it is storing for me in params with equal to file. It should store it in a separate file called vulnerabilities.txt. Yes, remember it will store the result in vulnerabilities.txt. And sometimes these steps might didn't work for you, but in most of the cases it work. After this I just need to copy it, make sure. Just need to put them in the notes, so later on you will not be confused. I just don't worry. I'm gonna provide you that. Okay. So basically, I think it is no perfect. Just save it and Control X. You will get this script. So you will be able to run this. After that, we have just the 10th one step left. You will do the 10th step manually. So you just need to send those three files: parameter with equal to, way more katana unfilter, and way more katana filter urls.txt. You just need to send those files manually to the burp suite. This is how you can do it. Here I have already wrote four commands for you. Just go into the first, run this command, then just go to the directory, run this first command. Once it done, remember you have to configure the burp suite the way I have teach you, okay, before hitting those commands. After this, use this command, and after this just use this command, and everything will work for you. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool. So it seems like it is enough for this module. We have learned a lot about automation, reconnaissance, finding vulnerabilities via manual techniques, via automating each and everything for you. So after this, I'll just start a new module. Seems like it is enough for me and for you too. You can just explore it further if you want. You have internet. All the best. Guys, I have a good news for all of you. I am offering Ultimate Ethical Hacking Bundle, which contain cybersecurity penetration testing and ethical hacking in a single course, and it will be totally hands-on with real-world scenarios, and there will be 28 plus modules with 150 plus topics. There will be 90 plus practical labs, and you're gonna love it. It contain actually everything that you need to become an ethical hacker and penetration tester. You will be job ready, and you will have the ability to perform practical work as an ethical hacker or penetration tester. So on my website, which is masoodsec.com /outlines, you will get the complete course details, all the modules, topics, each and everything that I am going to cover. If you want a personal mentor or tutor online that will teach you everything individually on Google Meet live classes, on live classes, it is also possible because I have almost 2 years of experience, and I have international students like from countries like USA, UK, Canada, and so many other countries. Yeah, and I have 5+ star rating. I'll be honest, the main thing is all of them love the content. They learn a lot and they actually grow a lot. So if you are searching for a personal mentor, I'm here. I will teach you everything, even though if you do not have a technical background, even though if you have a zero knowledge about cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and penetration testing. I will help you throughout of everything, and I'll be here to assist you with everything. Yeah, if you want to only be enrolled in the course, then you can easily enroll for the course. Yeah, and if you want that, I also need a live mentor who will teach me individually everything on Google Meet, then this is also possible. You can also go for the live mentorship program. So if you just want to enroll, just visit my website, which is masoodsec.com. I will make sure to pin the link. You can just contact with me on WhatsApp or any other platform. By the way, if you want to read more about the mentorship program and service training options, each and everything, and outlines thing, each and everything has been mentioned on my official website. So you can browse all the courses, each and everything. So yeah, that was all. Have a good day. Bye.